Peace, family. My name is Vicki Dillard for African Diaspora News Channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to give us a big thumbs up with you. That lets other folks know that we're here. And of course, we're the countervoice to the voice of the oppressive class. So you're actually elevating those who speak for you when you do that. Thank you so much. Also, family, we have such an exciting a new app. Yes, African Diaspora News we have our own app. Beloved, this is our own type of platform. And so often we say, hey, where's your independent platforms? Where's this? Where's that? Well, we have our website, we have our apps, we're on different other platforms. So, beloved, be sure to support us in this. Be sure to subscribe. Tell everybody you know. This gives us a greater level of independency and agency, and we can be a more effective voice around the world for you. Thank you so very much, family. You all know that I have been doing coverage on the Kenya President Ruto, this suspicious, what I call suspicious trade deal. And not just really me, other experts have said the same thing due to what some of us believe to be an imbalance in the trade agreement that he has recently inked with the EU. President Ursula von der Leyen came to Kenya, smiled real big at a press conference. And before she started talking about the economic trade deal, she first shouts out Kenya and President Ruto for officially standing with Ukraine. Somebody say suspect, suspicious, weird, strange, stranger danger. If you all don't know, we have a statement here in the United States where you teach your babies that if some stranger comes up to your child to get them to coax them to go somewhere with them, you know, there's a statement that's called stranger danger. Well, this is a geopolitical stranger danger that's going on here. Well, guess what? We've discussed the fact that he was doing suspicious stuff by trying to deploy troops to Haiti. We all know the drama that goes on in Haiti and the colonial agenda that still persists in trying to take over Haiti. But here you had President Ruto talking about sending troops. And of course, the court there in Kenya denied him the right to do that. Of course, I think there's some go back and forth with that because the UN is the one that approved that situation. So he's been getting a lot of backlash for that up in the air situation. So it's been doing a lot of suspicious stuff. Now, I'm one that tries to give my brothers and sisters the benefit of the doubt. So often there's so many moving parts, so many hidden parts to what's actually happening. Sometimes, folks, it may look like one thing on the outside, but in fact, sometimes your political leaders might actually are being strategic in their moves by not telling the left hand what the right hand is doing. But we're starting to really wonder what's going on with President Ruto because he's looking more and more strange, including just the other day meeting with the CIA director. You heard me right. Reports show that Kenyan President William Ruto hosted the CIA director William Burns just this past January 15th. What's interesting, family, and this is why it's so questionable, is that to this day, and based on some of the stuff that I've been trying to find, no official has confirmed what was discussed. But some folks and some outlets have been speculating what they deem to be issues that they may have discussed. Some said, for example, Yemen, what's going on with the Houthis there, which is not necessarily the accurate term for some of the fighters there in Yemen, but some believe that that might have been discussed there. Also, it says here, with the West widely touting Kenya as an island of stability in the rough neighborhood of East Africa. That's a quote. In the rough neighborhood of East Africa. Along with its proximity to the Arabian Peninsula, it's easy to see why the CIA director might drop in for a chat. Now, you all know that if there's fighting that's going on with the Red Sea, and of course, this is what I posited might be one of the major issues that they also have with President Afwerki of Eritrea and the drama that they are instigating in Ethiopia and Somaliland and so forth and so on, because it's interrelated to that, among other countries. This notion of this proximity to the Arabian Peninsula, that has to do with also trade routes. That's why I brought up the Red Sea, because it has to do with the trade route. But isn't this interesting because of Kenya's proximity to the Arabian Peninsula? I'm speculating that has something to do with it too. And the United States and Western countries are desperate because they're being shut out because other Black countries are standing up and kicking out the oppressor and activating and utilizing their land mass and its resources for them and their people. Talk Black to me, somebody. Others have also speculated that the United States and the UK have also launched, of course, we know about these attacks on Yemen. So there is likely that they talk to them about the rebel movement that's going on there, that's known as Ansar Allah, that had been announced shortly after the October 7th alleged escalation. You all know what we're discussing here. Also, one of the outlets said from African Stream said that they may also have deliberated on the looming deployment, as I mentioned earlier, about the 1,000 Kenyan cops in Haiti, despite the spirited public opposition to it. So, further, previous foreign interventions, of course, have been disastrous. The United States has promised to foot the $200 bill related to Kenya deploying these soldiers. Now, I'm telling you, that's suspicious on its own. If the U.S. is wanting to fund it, if the U.S. is wanting to fund $200 million for Kenyans to send their very black troops to do the dirty work of the oppressive class, that means, beloved, that they're trying to make you the face and the fall guy, the flunky and the sucker. I'm sorry, that's just what it is. Of whatever twisted agenda they very likely and ostensibly have going on. Now, I believe President Ruto needs to be forthcoming, but I believe all of these different acts together is making us wonder if he's really a silly shield for these Western forces. I can't wait to hear what you have to say about it. But here in the United States, the CIA, which they were under a different name before they became known as the Central Intelligence Agency, was an agency that was supposed to basically do geopolitical or international business, spying business, intelligence business for the United States. She backtracked on that mission when she turned against her own citizen that included but not limited to Malcolm X when he was in another country and they were willing to poison him in another country and take him out. The CIA has historically been known to be responsible for planning and assisting in the undoing and the deletion of Black revolutionaries. So President Ruto, this is really, please, you should be quick to let us know what this is about, because this is an affront to your brothers and sisters in the diaspora here in the Americas too. Again, I can't wait to see what you have to say about it, family. My name is Vicki Dillard, beloved. Be sure to follow me. Join my email list at vickiplanet.com. I have so many wonderful spiritual products and services. So join my email list at vickiplanet.com to be informed. That's VICKI planet.com. And of course, be sure to share this stream here on African Diaspora News Channel. Thank you so much.